Hi, Lisa. It's good to see you. I just, I, excuse me, goodness. Just as soon as I start talking, I start coughing. Sorry about that. I decided to go ahead and turn it on a little bit early since I was out here. And how are you doing? Hi, Laura. It's good to see all of you. I'm glad you're here. It's been kind of a long day for me. It's actually probably been a long week, if I'm going to be real honest. But I'm okay. I'm here. Hi, Danny. Oh, I'm glad you can catch me too, Lisa. It's good to have you here. Hi, Janet. I can already tell I'm going to need to get something to suck on. I decided to show y'all a few things real quick before we start on the abandoned book and the pick 10. And I have to be honest, I'm not feeling just real terrific. So this may be a short night. It just depends on how it goes. Hi, Eva. It's good to have you here. I got my first traveling journal from Kendra Collins today. So, well, I'm glad to have you here whenever you can be here, Eva. Even if it's in and out, that's fine with me. It's good to see you. I want to show y'all. First of all, I have to show you this envelope. I painted over the addresses so I could show you. Look at those cats. Aren't those cute? I love this one. It looks like, oh. Oh. So I was excited. It's really a cute envelope. Although Tim Holtz, I was wondering what they were. My daughter said, Mom, nobody would make stamps that cute. She had to have drawn those herself. I said, no, I think they're stamps, but now I can show her which ones they are so she can believe me. But this is her journal. It says, creativity is allowing yourself to make mistakes. Art is knowing which ones to keep. I really like that. And then this is her first page. Sorry, this is her first page. Isn't that pretty? And then she's got all our names in the back. She went ahead and put her tissue paper or wax paper, whatever, inside it. I didn't think about that. I just assumed each person, as they did something, would put a piece in. And so I didn't put anything in my book. Now I feel bad. But I didn't realize that the person who's sending it out was supposed to do that. Sorry, Sharon. Sharon Lombard. When you get mine, it's not going to have any pieces of wax paper in it. Hi, Mary. It's good to see you. I was just showing them this cute envelope and the book that Kendra sent me to do our traveling journal. She's my first person I get to do in her book, and that's exciting. I can't wait. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about were these wallet journals. I want to make one in this. It's just a little leather wallet. And this is one that you can hang off your belt. I'm sure it's for a man because they have cool stuff for men. But it's leather, and I love leather. And if I can reclaim some leather and use it again, I'm happy to do that. But it's a neat little thing. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it by showing you these other ones I've already made. This one is just a man's wallet. And I left the pockets where you could put stuff in them, so you could put images or whatever inside them. But I put the holes in it and made it kind of Midori style, so I could add the different things I wanted to use. So, hi, Jen. It's good to see you. And that was fun. So I put map pages and then a little composition book in this one. And that's just a, it makes a nice little journal you can stick in your pocket. And I think this wallet cost me 50 cents at the thrift store. Nice leather wallet. So uh, that was well worth it. And then this one, I actually paid $2 for this wallet. I didn't even know there was such a thing as this. I think they call this I can't remember what they call it, but it's for a man, a man to put inside his overcoat or something. It's nice and big travel wallet. It's got a big zipper spot and but this will actually hold traveler's notebook size books. And so I did the same thing with it. I just punched holes in it and um put the elastics in it. And then I added, this is the only thing I've done in this book, but then I added in one of the folders like Dee Dee Willingham does, the file folder pockets. And then I stuck I don't have any washi tape on it, but I stuck this inside it so I would have some little art supply to work with. But there's room here to put stuff. So this has been fun. What would make you feel important, Janet? This. It's got a really cool pocket here. This is a nice thing, whatever it is. And yeah, it does make you feel kind of like you're special, to have such a cool journal. Anyway, I guess it feels so important. I haven't done anything with it. But I just thought I'd show you all this. If you go to thrift stores and you see some nice men's wallets, they make great journals. I've got this little thing. I'm not sure what it is, but I thought I would do the same thing with it. I've got my, what do you call this? Big Bite or Crocodile 2, it says. But I thought I'd just put some holes in it and I'm trying to, I could have marked them probably. But I thought if I put, and I put that one too far in, I think, or too far to the side, but oh well. Anyway, I put 2 holes on each side so I can run some stuff through it. Hi, Suze. It's good to see you. And then I just use this. No, I need to put one in the middle so I can put I think I do want to put a strap around it because it's hanging off your wallet and it's just, off your belt and just come open like that. And we don't want that. I doubt anybody's going to be carrying it where it would come off their wallet, but just for the sake of, have to do it a little bit lower because of that, this thing. So now this almost matches. That would probably be cool. Although it might be good to have something that's, I think I did make those too far apart, didn't I? Well, live and learn. I'm just gonna go for it now. I think I'm gonna use green just because I like green. I need some scissors. I haven't decided yet what kind of pages I'm going to put in it, but oh, there it is. I did open it. Oh, are you talking about this one? Hi, Rose. Good to see you. I just did a bad job of deciding where to put my holes. Yeah, it was opened. I just didn't do a great job of um, planning. I could probably do another set of holes and do three, but I don't really know that I want um, three things in here. So see if we can get that to go through the hole. Oh, I'm going to show you, Janet. I'm going to show you. In fact, I really think that you were who I had in mind when I decided to bring it and show it tonight. I didn't know how many people would care, but I knew you would like it. Uh-oh, that wasn't quite enough. Okay, we'll just do it again here. I should have put a button or something inside this, I guess. Okay, I'm just not doing so great here. Okay. It's a really cool book. I found it thinking I was going to alter it. Now I'm not so sure. These are bought signatures. I didn't make these. I made that, but I didn't make these. And this one, I used a combination of some signatures that I made and then this little composition book. Actually, that little composition book might be the perfect size. No, I think it's too big to go in here. But I thought these pages might work. It'd be a quick and easy way. But they're going to be too big, but I mean too long. Yeah, I thought it was fun. It started when I was looking for something I could use to make a traveler's notebook, and what I was really looking for was just a nice leather notebook or briefcase or something that I could reclaim the leather from to make me a Midori style traveler's notebook. And I came across this at the thrift store, and I just thought that is just entirely the coolest thing. And it was just perfect, the perfect size. And then this little one, I found, a month later or something. I thought, you could stick pictures in there or whatever you wanted, stickers. So I thought those were cool. But I just thought it'd be fun I found this one the other day when I was at the thrift store for 50 cents. And I thought, well, it's not like I'm using the ones I have so far, but it'd be fun to make another one. Yeah, it could hold ATCs. And depending on the size, you could I'm not a big journaler, I'll be honest. If I do journaling, it's usually art journaling, not journaling. My daughter Hannah has 100 journals and she writes in all of them, but she's usually writing either she's coming up with characters or plots or countries or languages or stuff for the stories she's writing. She's not, writing personal stuff in them. Well, I mean, her stories are very personal. They're very important, but they're not, her personal life she's sticking in them. But it would be fun to I'm going to be lazy and just use scissors here. And you could do it just like this, you know, so you could take each page out and work in it. Or you could go ahead and make signatures and slide them in there. For right now, I think I'm just going to do it this way. I've also got some of these pages, but those will be too big also. But I thought they would be fun to stick in there. So I may take a few of those and let's get one of these and cut it to cut it down to size. These are, as far as I'm concerned, these are kind of like little junk journals, so I'm not worrying too much about them being, you know, perfect, but depends on what you want to do inside them. Then you can put the pages of your choice and make them as, you know, as cool as you want, or as pretty or whatever. We celebrated Hannah's birthday Saturday, and we went and ate pizza at 575 Pizza, and then we went to my mom took Hannah and I to the theater production of the children's musical here in town, and this year the children's musical was The Secret Garden. It was really good. They did an amazing job with it, but it sure did take artistic license with the book. But anyway, it was fun. It just wasn't a whole lot like the book. I mean, the basic story was there, but anyway, we had a good time, and the young people who performed it did a great job. The sets and the costumes were wonderful. Hannah really enjoyed it. Let me get rid of some of these. Hi, Tanya. I'm glad you're here. I've been showing them the wallet journals that I've made, and we kind of quickly threw one together here. I didn't do as good a job with it as I probably should have, but just made it kind of Midori style. Put a couple of little signatures in it. And there you go. If you've got a guy who likes to journal, you know, he could use this and wouldn't have to feel weird carrying one around. Or I'm not afraid to carry guys' stuff around, so I wouldn't be ashamed to carry it around. But anyway, it was leather, and it was pretty, and it was 50 cents. And so I decided I had to do something with it. So there's that. I'm going to put these papers up here, get them out of the way. I also wanted to show y'all when we were in, well, I think it was Mary's live stream, and then again in Tanya's, we were talking about these glue sticks, these extreme glue sticks, and they're just now putting out school supplies in my town. And so, yeah, Rose, 50 cents. I know. Cool, huh? They had these in the school supplies. I went ahead and bought 2 packages because I only have 1.5 sticks left. Well, half of 2 sticks left. And they were $2.97 for the 2-pack. So go get your school supplies. Now, last year, when school started, like the 1st of September, they had these packages just like this for 75 cents a piece. right now they're $2.97. Yes, Janet, I agree. They are the best glue sticks. Be sure to get the extreme ones. The regular school glue ones are not as good. But Walmart, Mary, that's where I got these, was at Walmart. In the school supplies, where they put out all the school supplies. Yeah, I know. School supplies are out already. That was always my favorite time of the year, even growing up, going to get school supplies. They also had these. And these are a nice size. Let me see if I can find a ruler and tell you what size they are. The part where you can carve your stamps is 2 3/4 inches by 1 3/8. So they're bigger than your average eraser. And these were $5 for $1. So you can't beat that if you want to carve some stamps. So I bought some of those. I haven't tried to carve on them. I'm just assuming they'll work good. But I had to get information out to Mary because I know she likes to carve on erasers. So I bought some, and these are really not. Let me see if I can find a regular size one to show you the comparison. Well, I'm bound to have some somewhere that aren't carved on. Okay. Took a minute. Sorry. This is your normal pink eraser. And this is this one. So they're quite a bit bigger. Anyway, that was fun. I'm excited to have that. Yeah, you got to do a Walmart run. Let me get these out of the way. I also wanted to, let me put this up too, because that's just really in the way. Okay. After throwing that gesso everywhere a couple of weeks ago, I've been worrying about leaving stuff out on my desk when I'm not using it for fear I might throw paint or gesso or something all over it. Just a second. Let me put this up too. Okay. Hi, Patricia. It's good to see you. Yeah, I've never carved on one of those, Mary. I'm too cheap to do it. But you do such great work. I don't blame you for going ahead and spending the money on the ones that you really enjoy. I wanted to show you all these books too. I got at the thrift store. This one is the new Ford Treasury of Favorite Recipes from Famous Restaurants, plus a traveler's guide to 800 outstanding eating places. Let's see when this one was. From 1963. So this book was printed the year I was born. Isn't that cool? Got drawings or whatever of the place, the restaurant that the recipe came from. I just think that's a lot of fun. Bad thing is it smells funny. It's not exactly like cigarettes, but it must be some kind of cigarette. So I've got to leave it laying out in the sun and see is Hyman Goldberg, formerly Prudence Penny, writer, jester, bon vivant, and chef extraordinaire who has created this superb cookbook for brides of all ages, beginners and experts, and all who like to laugh over a hot stove. Oh, I'll try that, Janet. That's a great idea. And this one, and the book itself, isn't that cool? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Let's see when this one, this one's copyright 1964. So this guy, he was Prudence Penny in the New York, I can't remember. I was trying to see which. Anyway, in some magazine, I think it was newspapers. It might have been magazines. He did the Prudence Penny column, and then he got outed. And so that's when he started doing Our Man in the Kitchen column. Oh, there's a recipe card in there. Cool. But there's a lot of recipes in here. There's drawings. But the funnest thing about this little book is that he has a story and then a recipe. Excuse me. Who's liquidating? I missed that. Mary Allen's store. Mary's Allen's store. Oh, okay. So you're left with Walmart. Yeah. Oh, that's sad because having to go 30 miles, that's a long ways. Oh, Hobby Lobby's 30 miles further. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. The closest thing to a regional store we have here is a United. We've got Walmart's, and then we've got the United Market Street stores. I think that's about all we've got. We do have a Panhandle Salvage place and a Payless Cashways too, but all our hometown stores are gone. Okay, I'm gonna read you a story. All the waitresses in the restaurant were called together by the manager before the lunch crowd started coming into the place, and he lectured them earnestly about their appearance. Today, he said sternly, I want you to all be looking your best, and I want you to be very nice to the customers, very friendly. Try to walk like Charlene Holt or Kim Novak. I want all the customers to notice you today. The waitresses heard him out with great interest, and then the youngest and prettiest one there asked eagerly, why? Who's coming? Some big shot? Some talent scout? No, said the manager. Nobody special is coming. It's just that the meat is tough. You have undoubtedly noticed that when your meat is tough, there is quite a good deal left over. When that happens, the thing to do is baked hash. And then he gives the recipe for baked hash. Anyway, I thought that was fun. And he gives several recipes. And then he goes to, I guess it's 2 recipes. And then he goes to another story and gives a recipe and then another story. Anyway, I just thought it was adorable. And this is one of those I got when the thrift store, for about the last 3 weeks, our thrift store has been doing buy 1 book, get 2 free. And I bought a book and I got this one and that other one both free. So that was really cool. Anyway, I can't wait to, maybe I'll read you a story out of it every week. That'll give us something to do. Okay. I'm tired. Are y'all tired? Has it been a day for you? Am I the only one? Oh. Corned beef hash with an egg on top. I can honestly say I've never had corned beef, except I think my son did bring home some lunch meat once that said it was corned beef. But anyway, maybe I'll try that someday. I decided I wanted to do a little bit in my abandoned book because I haven't been working in it. I've been gathering some images, but I haven't really been doing anything in it. And I went through the other day and just put down a few things. Trying to and wrote a note. I don't think I've put anything in before this one. Let me see. Oh yeah, I did that one. And so I've got those kind of tacked down where I want them. So I'm just going to paint out around them and then glue those in. That might be the page that I work on. But I've also got this one started where there's not really a whole lot to do reverse, collage. And I find myself having an easier time with the pages that are not reverse, that are just collage. It's easier for me, my brain, to think that way because I'm not as afraid of it as I am when I'm putting paint down. Let's see if I can find it. I know there's some more that I put. Here's one that I put down some stuff. I've just kind of tacked it down like Dee Dee does. So I'm going to paint this out, and I may find some more stuff to go in here, but right now that's where I'm at. And for this one, I found this picture of these kids leaning out the car window. And under here is the window for this car. And so I just thought that would go there, but I don't know what else to do. So I'm kind of just sitting here thinking about that one. Oh, I like this one. I haven't glued them down yet, but I've got some mushrooms. Oh, here's another mushroom I wanted to stick in here. And these people on top of the bus. But that's as far as I've gotten. Let me tack this mushroom down so I won't forget it. Aren't those cute mushrooms? And this little girl, she just sat right on top of that mushroom. I'm going to have somebody sitting on top of this mushroom, or an animal or something she's pointing at. I haven't figured out what that is, but that she's going to be pointing at. And these ones with the military vehicles, I don't really know what to do with those. Here's one that's just going to be collage because there's nothing in here I want to paint out. I haven't actually glued these pieces down. They're just kind of stuck down. But I'm pretty sure this is what I want for this page. I just haven't got it glued down yet. So I tell you what, I may come back and let me put a piece of paper in here so I'll know. I've got all those little tabs, but they don't necessarily mean anything anymore. We'll come back and glue that down in a minute after we've looked at some more. I didn't get real far because I just haven't had the gumption to work on it. I want to do something with these trains, but I haven't decided exactly what yet. I did think about putting Lukenbach, Texas here somewhere. I may just put part of it. I don't know. Trying to come up with something that looks like it would be fun there. But I typically like to add stuff in that doesn't really belong. We could put her in here. This is another one that I don't know if I'm going to do, how much reversing I'm going to do. I may go ahead and do the sky, everything behind here black, because I really like to do some of that. and then I could put her in. I think I'll tack her down here real quick, just cause. And I also found this girl, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I was going to do with that. But I may just black out all of this over here and just have her sitting in here, and go ahead and black out the rest of these windows and put, some universe in there too. I don't know. She's the only thing I know for sure is going to stay on this page. But I'm going to leave those things in there just in case. Okay, let me see what you're saying here. You could put people and things coming out of the windows of this, of the big building. Oh, of here? Is this the one you're talking about, Rose? Yes? You could. I'll have to think about that. It definitely needs something besides just her and some stars. But anyway, we'll leave that one for now. I've got this to put in here. I don't know why. It just seemed like that's where it wanted to go. But I'm not committed enough to it to tack it down, so. And I've got some more stuff. I'm trying to think what else I've got. Oh, there's another mushroom. What else I've got that I could put in? These are hard. They weren't thinking about us when they made those kinds of pages. This one looks interesting though. Okay, I was going to see what. I thought I had some more. Oh, I've got this that I want to put in this page. Not sure how I'm going to make that work. And I may put it, partly there and partly here. I don't know. It just looks like the colors match those poor dead boats so good. And I've got this girl. I thought she could be a superhero. I'm not sure she belongs on this page, but I didn't know where else to put her, so I stuck her in there. And I've got her, and for some reason, I want to put her right there. I'm not sure why. And I'll probably go ahead and black this out. So I'll have to add some more stuff in there. Some of these, like this one, I don't have a clue what I would ever do to this one. Hi, Becky. I'm glad you're here. Okay. Some of these, yeah, I've got this guy. I still don't know if I want him, climbing up the mountain. Besides this, instead of this dog, something that I don't know. I was thinking about I found an armadillo the other day, and I thought that would be funny to have. Here he is. To have this armadillo down there, but I'm not sure that that'll work. I really wanted something that he should be worried about down here. Because he's not worried. He's not even looking this direction. He's looking back there at what he's coming away from. And I thought that if there was something here he should be worried about, but I haven't found anything yet that I think he should worry about. Okay, let me see if I showed y'all that one before, but some of you might not have been there, so I'll show you. I'm thinking about putting these people in there. Just like the Texans moved to Scotland. They just took their life with them when they went over there. I really like this one. I think this one would be fun to black out and then have water coming out the windows and stuff. But there's this one guy right down here. And I'm not sure if that changes things or not. I was trying to find something that would go in that one too. I like this one. I can put this right here and it looks like they're walking straight over to the ground there. But that's as far as start trying to think of them yourself. And it's just not as easy. Yeah, you know, some of those are. And this book is called Abandoned, and it's a combination of Kieran Conley, Robert Grenville, and Chris McNabb's books. So it's got books, you know, pictures from a bunch of different books in here. And so it's not as it's not one theme like those other books are. I still think I like this too. With her there, and I'm not sure about maybe have the bird coming off like that. I need something to go here. And I just really like that like it is. I could just do this and have him just coming into the page right there. But I really want this whole little ball in there. Something about that simple just I think is cool. Then I've got these girls that I think it would be fun to go in here. They just look happy running through the ruins. Let's see. There's a bunch of old castles, and a lot of them I think would be fun. I just don't know what to do with them. And it doesn't come to me easily. And I've got this girl doing ballet in amongst this mess. She may move. Actually, she would look really pretty right here. Like she's running away from the castle. I think I like her better there. All right, let's stick her in here. I did get it today. I haven't been on Facebook, Becky. I'm sorry. But yes, I did. I showed it at the beginning, but I do have it. So I will work on it this week and get it sent on. Okay, there's one of these that I thought I've pretty much decided I'm just going to do it. Just do a regular collage with it and leave it alone. If I can find it. We may go ahead and put those pieces down. These haunted black and white pictures, they're not as easy to add stuff in because of the fuzziness and everything of them. But they've done them, you know, they've done them that way on purpose. But I like this. I thought I could put her in here. And I don't know for sure how, maybe this guy over here. So what do y'all think? Do you think this looks good on this one? I just like the touch of red in her and the touch of red in him. And so I was thinking I might let this be the, oh, thank you, Janet. Yeah, I really like the red. It just, I don't know, it adds some life to this poor dead place. I was going to see if it says, and it's Casino degli, I don't know how you say that, Spiriti Cannaregio. Anyway, it's in Venice, Italy. The House of Souls is the scene of several tragic deaths, including a young woman in the 1950s whose body was cut up and thrown in the lagoon. The building is haunted by the spirit of Luzo, a painter who committed suicide due to his unrequited love for the lover of the artist Giorgione. So, yeah, we cover that up. We don't need that sadness in our book. But she's still, it's kind of a haunting, you know, a haunting kind of picture, even when you add in the person. So, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and add her in. Let me decide exactly where I want her. Okay. Take that off. That'll make it easier to know where to put her too. Okay. Let me get my matte medium out and some this may not be. Nope, not big enough. Let me get a new piece. If I can find it. That's the way my day's gone today. Can't find anything. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, well, out of parchment paper. But here's some wax paper. That'll do. Get another one for over here. I think my dog's whining. Just a second. Come on in, buddy. Yeah, go over there and lay down. Oh, popcorn. That sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful. Okay. Let's do some. All right. I don't think I used enough underneath. It's better to put a little too much than not enough, y'all. So don't do like I do, do like I say. And it's wrinkling up on me. I need to just practice gluing with matte medium on something. I use glue sticks for all my other collages. I should have just used a glue stick on this one since I'm not going to be not planning to do any drawing or painting or anything over it. I was just putting it down, but sometimes it's better to do what you know than to try to do it what's the right way for other people. Oh, thanks, Mary. So Lisa's dancing. I think I'm going to use a glue stick for this one, just because what did I do with those? Oh, here's, no, that's not big enough. I had some little pieces. Here they go. Uh-oh. This glue stick's a little dry. Okay. See how much easier that was? I'm sure it's going to look better than this poor girl with her wrinkly dress. Oh, that just wrinkles so bad. Makes me sad, makes me sad. Let me dry it a little bit. Okay. She's definitely got white, um, which I don't like. I wonder, needs to dry a little bit more before I do anything, but I'm wondering about trying to go ahead and use um, some colored pencil on it and just see if I can make it look a little bit better. So, where are my scissors? Oh, I got them out. No, they're there. Oh, I'm so glad Tippy came home. I know that had to be worrying you, Becky. Okay, let me find the. Let me see if I can. Oh no! I just made it worse. Okay, there's a lesson there, folks. If it looks yucky, don't try to help it out and you make it worse. Put this in the water. Let's see if we can. Okay, Tanya, go have fun. Yes, Mary, learn from me. I always learn stuff the hard way. My problem is, see, I watch people who don't make these kinds of mistakes. So I don't realize that they actually happen until I do them myself. So at least y'all get to learn from me instead of making these mistakes yourself. Okay. I think I'm going to have to put a little bit of paint there and see if I can fix that. I don't know. Might be worse. I have a little brush here. Okay, let's see here. I think I'm going to have to do it in several layers because it to really cover up that black. I think this paint's too thin. It's not really covering. There we go. Okay, we're just going to let that sit there for a little bit and see if that'll make it better. May have to add something there to cover that up. I don't know what, but anyway. Oh, dear. Okay. That's still wet. I'm going to put this piece of wax paper in here. Can't remember if I have any other ones that I was really close to doing. Okay, I don't think so. I think we're going to go back and we're going to work on one of those back here. Not that one. Maybe this one. Well, let's do this other one that I know I'm just going to glue down first, and then we might try to do some actual reverse collage instead of just collaging. Okay. When you glue these down in your book, don't use an extreme glue stick because they don't come up like Dee Dee's did. Use a regular glue stick. If you're just tacking them down like that. Luckily, I'm going to cover it back up, but I'm afraid some of them might actually tear. Oh, that one worked okay. Okay, let me get. Let's see. Rub these down real good. Let's do the butterfly next. I think it's a fun page. It's also kind of a, ooh, I'm just going to have to do this and leave it where it is because that one was definitely going to tear. It's kind of, you know, it's just the same kind of collage I normally do. So this book is not all going to be the Dee Dee Willingham reverse collage, obviously, because I'm not Dee Dee Willingham. I need some pages in here that I'm really comfortable doing. I'm not comfortable doing those. Sharon received it. Okay, good. Thank you, Becky. I paid extra to have tracking on it because I wanted to be sure, but I hadn't had a chance to look and see. I somehow feel like that they do a better job of taking care of things when you've paid for that. But maybe that's just my conspiracy theory self coming out. I don't know. I'm not really big on conspiracy theories, but sometimes I have to wonder. And when you send things, you know, with tracking numbers, at the same time you send things that are first class regular envelopes, and the ones with the tracking numbers get there first. It does make you wonder. Okay, let's see if this little girl will come up so we can glue her down better. Okay. Oh no, her hand came off. No, we will add her back in. Okay. Well, there's that one. I really like that one. Oh yeah, Becky, I'm so it was sweet of you to do that, to become part of our group since we lost somebody. I appreciate it. I'm sure the other girls do too. Okay. I think we're going to call that one good. Let's see. See, this is a fun, easy way to do these. So you get some pages like this that don't have to have anything reversed, and just do collage till you feel safe with that. And then move on to something else. See, here's another one that I think I feel safe enough to do, except I don't know what's going to go here. Let me look at some stuff real quick. I've got way too much stuff out here. Pencils and paint. Put up the glue stick so I can move stuff around. Okay. I got a little dog. I thought about putting that here instead of the mushroom, but he's kind of big for everything else. Of course, the mushrooms are huge for the baby, so but that is an option instead of this mushroom, just having the dog here and she's touching its ear. I could also cut out this little armadillo, but he's kind of going the wrong way. So I kind of think I like the dog better than that. Well, that won't work. That's too big. I've got some other things here that I've cut out and I'm ready to put somewhere. Just not sure where I'm going to put them. Some prairie dogs. They have to go in here somewhere. There's that other mushroom. I may put it right here. I don't know. We'll leave it there for now. Here's a bird, but he won't fit. He needs to be picking something up. Now we could have this little dog, but see, he too won't be underneath her little finger, so. I'll put that back over there for a second. Got some turkeys. We got some polar bears and a snow leopard. I think that's what that is. I'm not positive. It's a pretty cat, whatever it is. And a little baby elephant. We could put a baby elephant over here instead of the mushroom. She could be pointing down at that. He doesn't really show up all that good on here, though. I don't know. He's a maybe. I guess the puppy's still a maybe. I got this one that I can't wait to put in there somewhere. This girl looking out the back of, I don't know, a camper or whatever it is. But that would be fun to highlight something. I could put this turtle in there. Or this kid that's playing with the airplane. Too many choices. See, I could even put a fish in there. Not really. I wouldn't put the fish in there. I'm not quite that imaginative. I don't think I have anything else in this batch of stuff that would actually fit down there. I got some other neat stuff, but I don't think anything that will go there. No, he'll have to go somewhere else too. If he wasn't on water, he would be cute in there. Got this little guy. He could be pointing at the mushroom too. But everybody else is in color and he's in black and white. That's true. That's true. That might be fun. So let me see if I can find that kid again, and let's look at that a little closer. She's got magic fingers and she can shrink you down. Too many pictures here for the amount of space I've got. I've got this lady I want to put somewhere. I'm just not sure where. Okay, where did I put that girl, that kid? Here he is. Let's take this up because it kind of messes up the... You can't really tell what's what. I would have to put it here to cover up that. I kind of think I like that. What do y'all think? I agree with Mary. You're a good penny, a lucky one. We're glad to have you back, Tanya. So do y'all think the kid with the planes, that look like a good plan? I could put the mushroom like here behind him. All right, everybody agrees. Yay. Okay. Now, I need to put that, where did that other mushroom go? I want to put it in front of this because that just kind of goes chop, and I don't like that. So let me find that. I've got a giant moth. I need a Mothra page. That's what my son would say. Okay. Where did that other mushroom go? Too many pictures over here. That's what happens when you have more time sitting in front of the TV with your husband cutting out pictures than you spend actually putting them in anywhere. Okay, it's not any of those, so it's got to be down here. I got this cat too. I like that cat, but he doesn't go in this page. But he just looks so manic. Oh dear. I'm having trouble finding that other mushroom. Okay, it's got to be back over here. I'm sorry, y'all. I know this is not going very speedily. Here it is. Okay. Try to decide. I think I kind of like that one there. Put this one down here. Scoot these maybe over just a tad. Okay. We're going to start with this one because it's okay. That's so scary. Where did I put my paper? I'll just get another one because I don't know. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use my glue stick because I don't think I'm going to paint anything out of this one either. So I don't plan to put any paint or anything over the top of this. When you don't have any of that stuff to do, the glue stick's just easier. And it dries easier and faster. And this one's really hard to work with. I may have to just get out one of those new ones and see if it'll work better so I don't tear up my mushrooms. What? Do you think you need out now? Yeah? Well, just 1 minute. Let me glue this down and I'll let you out. Okay? Be patient. Sorry, y'all. Those of you who have pets, you know what it's like. You can one in and out, in and out, in and out. Okay. There you go. Okay, go eat some supper, Rose. We'll probably be here when you get back. Okay, I am going to go ahead and open one of those other glue sticks and see if they're better than this one. Sometimes I forget and I leave them sitting out open for a while, and I think that really does a number on them. Okay. Yes. Yeah. I have to herd. At least I only have one dog to herd. It's a little easier with just one. Okay, I'm going to do this guy next, and then we'll work everybody else out from there. Okay, let's put him over that so we cover that up. Okay, I like him. I like him there. I'm going to do them next. stand up so I can figure out how to. There we go. Oh, I lost the chat again. Bossy pets, I know. Oh. Uh-oh. Well. Yeah, I need to buy different glue sticks. I'm gonna just to do this because that's really not what you want. Okay, first let's glue this guy to that. This little girl to this, not guy. This glue stick's coming apart on me. I'm pushing too hard because I was pushing on that other one. And okay. Okay. Now let's. Well, I had intended to stick this one behind this guy's foot, but I may have to put it in front. I think like that. Okay. Okay. I think I got that all glued down. I just have to hurt hubby, Tanya. Oh, that's funny. Well, as long as he's hurtable, that's okay. Okay, put this over here. My air conditioner is blowing everything around. Okay, I think I like this page just like that. I don't think I want to do anything else to it. Hi, Linda. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I'm doing some collage in my abandoned book. It's this one, Abandoned Ruins, Wrecks, and Monuments of a Forgotten Past by Kieran Conley, Robert Grenville, and Chris McNabb. So it's a really thick book. There's like 400 and something pages in it. Let's see exactly how many. 447, I think. Yeah, that's 447 right there. So a lot of work to do. But I've got 3 done tonight. Of course, all I had to do was glue some stuff down. Wasn't courageous enough to do any reverse collage tonight, but I do want to, I need to trim that one. And then put a piece of paper in here. Let's see if this is. Yeah, let's stick that in here. I didn't put one in here, and I probably should have, so we'll do that real quick before we go on to something else. Let's trim this. Okay. Let me get a piece to put in here just to be safe. I don't know how many of you were here when we started this, but we just did this page. We did this page right before that. And then the other one that we did that we struggled with a little bit because of the matte medium was this one. So I'm going to use that red pencil a little bit more here and see if I can make that fit in a little bit better. Let's use a different one and see if we can. Now that helps it a lot. Still not perfect. You can definitely see that it's there, but it looks better than it did when I dug a hole in it. Oh dear. Okay. Lots of pages to keep me busy. That's true. Oh, there's something else to cut off here. This one's still damp. I probably should just leave it open. There we go. I may do that. Just leave that one open, let it dry better. The page is still all wrinkly and everything from the matte medium. I also had this one that I was looking at. Of course, you can see I had a bunch of different ideas because I don't need to cover that all the way up. And I might do kind of like this. Well, I kind of like that. I'll still have to do something here. But I'm looking forward to working on that page too. All righty. Where did it go? That's the first one I did. And I messed it up. I came back after we got through and added more water. And I just made it look worse. So that's sad. But oh well. Yes, glue and cut, Lisa. That's fun. Okay, where's this one? Okay, I'm going to leave that one open. I'm going to stick him further in here because he looked like he was about to come out. Okay. It is relaxing. When I first started doing fussy cutting, it was very stressful for me because it was hard and it was not relaxing at all. But it has gotten more relaxing the more I do it. No, I'm going to leave this open. I said I was going to leave it open. Find a place to put it. Oh. Okay. Now I've got all these things. And I brought out these because I was thinking I might do a page with some of these. Not that one. Which one? Where is the one I thought that might go good on a page. Oh, it's one of these covered bridges I was wanting to put on a page. And I cut out several. So maybe next week we'll try to put a covered bridge on a page somewhere. I've got a bunch of them. The ones in the book that I thought would be the easiest to cut out that didn't, weren't as covered by trees as some of the other ones. I really like that one. Isn't that cute? But, so we'll see. That one that's off the cover of the book, but I think that would be a good one to use. Anyway, we will work on that all some more next week. Oh, here's the more pictures. Y'all ready to do a pick 10? Let me find my book real quick. Yeah, I found a lot of really good pictures, and I really like them. It's finding, figuring out something that feels like it belongs on the page that I struggle with sometimes. So, okay, Jen, we will see you at Mary's then. If you don't want to, you can watch if you want to, but if you're gonna want to be surprised like Mary likes to be surprised, then you'll have to run away. Good night, Jen. I'm going to do it on this page because I've already kind of got a background here. I'm going to flatten this out so I can, it won't be, well, maybe it'd be better to do it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, let's close that back. I'm going to do it like this, and hopefully I won't mess up this page while I'm doing it. Whew. Hi, Spanky. You got here just in time. We're fixing to do a pick 10. We've been playing in the abandoned book, just doing some pages that only needed collage and not reverse collage, so I could play without stressing over it tonight. Oh, yay, Lisa. I'm glad you're going to do it with me. Who else is going to play along besides Lisa? Danny's going to play along. Okay, Suze is going to play along. So Lisa and Danny and Suze and Linda. Anybody else going to play along with us tonight? Oh, Spanky, I'm sorry about your cough. I know what that's like. I'm sorry about how bad you're feeling. We'll say a prayer for you tonight. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Didn't help you out much, did she, Spanky? Okay, y'all ready to go, girls? So we've got Lisa and Danny and Suze and Linda. Okay, so 4 people I need to watch out for. That way it's easier for me to remember. I'm going to go ahead and clip these because I don't think I'm going to do anything else with them, and they're just in the way. Okay, number 1. Doodle in gold. Well, that's going to be difficult because I've got gold already all over this page. But that's number one, doodle in gold. So I'll find a way to do that. It may not be noticeable, but I'm going to do it anyway. Choose a new page. I could do that, but I don't have anything else in here gessoed. And I'm not in the mood to take the time to gesso it tonight. Well, I could get my other book out, I guess. Let's see if, let me look in the other book and see if I have anything that's gessoed or painted or something where I can do it. Reverse doodle. Oh, that's a scary. I don't even know if I could do that. It sounds fun though. Okay, let's see this page, this book. I've got 4 books that I'm actually doing these in. Uh-oh, that's stuck. Oh, goodness gracious. And I let it dry overnight and everything. Okay, that's a little scary there. I'll tell you what I'm going to do real quick before we get started. I bought some Daddy Vans, and I'm going to put some on there and see if it makes a difference. I've been told it works great, so we'll see. Let me cut a piece of this off to use. Okay, let's see. I haven't ever tried this before, so I don't even know for sure what you're supposed to do. Just rub it on, I guess. It's going to be an experiment too, isn't it? Rub on, rub off. Okay. I'm not going to rub over the glitter. This is the one we did last week. I was surprised when it was stuck, because I left it out here for several days. It was this texture paste that stuck. I guess I could have just rubbed this on the texture paste and not everything else, but wouldn't have worked very well. Okay, rub on. Done. The Karate Kid. Rub on, rub on. I remember that. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Okay, we're going to hope that's right, because I'm going to let it go sit for a little while. Okay. Now I was going to look in here. Oh, I could do this. That won't need gesso, but gold wouldn't show up much on it anyway. All right. We're going to do this page right here, I think. I can get gold to show up on that. I hope. That's really ugly, though. I wanted to put something else on. No, I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Okay, I'm going to work here. You're done, Lisa? Well, I haven't even got started yet. I'm trying to find me a page I can work on without and actually have it do something. Okay. All right. Now then, I'm going to get my gold out. You just got to adapt. That's what you got to do. Let's see. Okay. Now what am I going to doodle? Oh my goodness. All right, let's just go around these little windows with some circles. I can't make them the same size, so I'm going to act like that's on purpose, a design choice, you know. Hi, Lori. I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you. We're on doing our pick a stick, and number 1 was Doodle in Gold. I'm trying to do that. It's kind of hard to doodle on this bouncy paper with all these envelopes under here. I'm glad y'all can't see me. My daughter always teases me. I'm sitting here sticking my tongue out. That's what I always do when I'm concentrating. So it's a good thing nobody's watching me. Just see my hands. Another good reason to just be talking hands and not showing my face. Okay, there's that. Let's see, what other doodling might I want to do? Is everybody else ready besides me? I know Linda's done. And was anybody else done? Danny's done and Linda's done. Suze is ready. Okay, I'm just going to stop there then. Where did it go? Okay. Let's see. Lisa and Danny and Suze and Linda are all ready. So we're ready. Okay, number 2. Number 2 says collage a flower. Collage a flower. You can collage a flower you cut out of something, or you can make a flower and collage it on out of something. I guess what I'm saying is it doesn't have to be an image of a flower. You can make it in your collage into a flower. Either way. Okay, let me find some flower to collage. Well, I'm going to use this to collage a flower. There's a good flower right there. I'm just going to cut that out and collage it on here. And we will see if my black goes away. Oh. All righty, let's see what we can do here. Okay, there's a flower. All right. Yeah, this is the one I did on fax paper. And I'm going to put it up there. I don't know where else to put it. So, don't have a... I guess you could collage more than one flower. It doesn't have to be just one flower. But it says one. Yeah, I was hoping that with a glue stick that the black wouldn't go away. So that was my reason for using a glue stick. Besides the fact that I like glue sticks. And right now it looks like it's okay. We'll have to see. I'm thinking I might want to do another smaller one too. I think I will. I've got this one here, little one here that has a leaf. So let's probably should have got my fussy cutting scissors. I could do a better job with them, but I don't know where they are. They're probably out here somewhere, but the only ones I know for sure where are in the house. Okay. I like these little pieces. Those will be fun to put on something. Only when you use the heat gun. Okay, well, I'll just be sure not to ever use the heat gun on them once I've done them the first time. After that, leave them alone. Let them dry naturally. Thanks, Janet. And that is what I thought you said. I just wasn't sure. I think I'm going to do 3 too, Lisa. That's just a good number. Oh, go back over here. Too much glue on that side. Okay. All right, one more. Okay. Tanya didn't even have to use the heat gun and it took out the black. So, wow, I'm definitely going to have to get some out and just play and see what happens. We can compare, we can do 3 tests and compare them. Okay, here's a set of 3 little ones. Okay. Oh, I'll put those over here. Maybe right there. And there it goes. Didn't do quite as good a job cutting these out, but they were smaller and connected, which made it harder. Okay. I want to read the chat here for a minute. Yeah, you can use receipts, or the paper that I gave Tanya is fax paper that I got at the thrift store. But you can buy it at Office Depot or whatever. I'm just sure it costs way more than you want to spend. So I would keep an eye out at the thrift store. I've seen it there several times. Bought it 2 of those times, but okay. I'll put this in there. Are y'all ready for stick number 3? Yeah, that'd be interesting to see. The oldest ones that I tried it on were 2 years old, and they worked great. But this fax paper, I bet it's 5 or 6 years old. The ones that the rolls I sent to Janet were in a box that was AT&T. So it was fax papers that evidently they, used for their company, but they were, it was an old looking box. So just depends. Okay, Danny's ready. Suze is ready. Are you ready, Lisa? Linda, are you ready? We'll wait a minute for Linda. Don't want to leave her behind. I'm tempted to do some more doodling while I'm waiting, because now then I think I want some more doodling on my page. What's going on here? Oh, there's some glue sticking out around this flower, and it's keeping the pen from. Y'all can tell I'm not a great doodler, but it's fun. Okay, Linda's done. Number 3, use lace. If you don't have any lace that you can put on, then draw some. Or use a lacy stencil, something that's lace. So I'm going to go look at my lace. Be right back. Oh, I've got this right here. Do I want to use some of that? If we were further on down in the, if we weren't just at number 3, I might. But since we're just at number 3, I'm going to use something else. Well, not having a lot of luck here. Okay, most of my lace is in the house. I've got this, which I could put somewhere. And then I've got a little bit of this. I've got just a tad of that. And then I've got this with the roses on it. Of course, there's a lot of space in between, so I wouldn't have to use any of the roses. And then I've got these. They came from the thrift store that I've never pulled out. So it's lace on burlap. I think I'm going to use the lace on the burlap. Somehow with these, I just think that'll be good. Let me go throw these back up there so I don't get them dirty. A thin strip down the left side. Well, I've got that. And I think this color goes good with this. So I could do it down the side, or I could do it across the top, or even down both sides, or down this side in the middle. Is this thin enough for you, Janet? I could cut it in half. Should I cut it in half? Then I won't cover up my doodling, or should I just do it and put it on here? If I don't cut it in half, it will go about like this. If I do cut it in half, it'll be about like that. Cut it. Okay. I like crafting with you, Janet. You're decisive. You just decide something, go with it. I'm not as good at that. But now that I've got two pieces, I might go one down this side too. I think I will. I'm going to go one on each side, Janet. Let me find some glue here. All right. I like it when we're thinking the same. Okay. Whoops. Get off there. All righty. Now we'll do this side. And this is not quite as long as that other side, so there we go. I may tack this up there because it didn't quite cover it up there. We'll fix it. Okay. Okay. Well, I've got a couple of rolls that I could send out to a couple of people if somebody wants them. Because yeah, that's expensive. And $2 for 4 rolls is not nearly as expensive. And I'm not going to use, I've got, I think I've got 4 rolls left. So I could send out some if you need me to. If somebody, wants some and doesn't want to spend that, I don't blame them. Drew it. That's fine, Lisa. Drawing, it's fine. I'll be glad to send you some, Rose. I will do that. Go to bed and get well, Spanky. Linda stenciled it. That's good. See? You make it your own. I like that. Okay. I got you, Rose. All right. When y'all Linda's done. Okay. Danny's ready. Linda's ready. Um, Lisa's ready. Suze, did you get yours done? Okay. Let's move on here. Number 4 says use plaster tape. I'll show you what it is. And if you don't have any, you can just use whatever you want to. It's some kind of texture. Plaster tape is mainly for texture. Let me show you. There are other kinds, but this is what I've got. These are both the same. They're just different sizes. This one I bought at Walmart, and this one I got at the thrift store. So like I said, it's mostly for texture. And I'm going to use this since I'm already opened it up here. And you can do whatever you want to with it. I think I may cut some leaves and put around my flowers. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. Actually, they probably won't show up much. I may just stick some stripes. I'll just stick some stripes in around it. Maybe we'll get to color it later. I haven't ever tried it on the jelly plate. I haven't used it very much at all, to be honest. I got it because it was cool and it was cheap at the thrift store. And then probably ought to glue it down instead of just sticking it down. But for right now, I'm just going to stick it down. If it comes up, I'll glue it down. How's that for lazy? Oh, using it as a stencil is a good idea. You wouldn't even have to have it on your page at all if you didn't want to. You could just stencil through it and be done. Let's see. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. If you do try it as a stencil, make sure you use very little paint, like dab it off on a paper a few times first and then stencil. Oh, I bet because the mesh is so fine, it probably would just seep right under there when you show up. Okay. Okay, sorry, folks. Let me find something to suck on here. Just a second. Okay. Whenever y'all are ready, let me know. I just stuck some down. I wasn't very artsy about it. Okay, Lisa's ready. Oh my goodness, Patricia. I hope it didn't hit either one of the houses. Okay, Suze is ready. Patricia, it didn't hit either one of the houses, did it? Oh, I'm so sorry. Roofs are no fun to have to get repaired. Too much banging, and they leave nails everywhere, even when they try hard to pick them up. I hope you got insurance to cover it, Patricia. Linda's ready. Danny, are you getting close to being ready? Danny's ready. Okay. Here comes number 5. Add butterflies, it says. Well, that'll work out well. I like butterflies, and I have a whole bunch of them punched out. Just have to decide which ones to use. Oh, I'm glad you have insurance. That helps a lot. I've got a bunch of different colors in here, so I have to kind of audition them and see which ones I like. Also got some of these that are music paper. Where's some more of those? I like the music paper ones. The only problem is they don't really show up because of the white background. But I bet I could color them. Let's see what else we've got that we might like, though. These are too much like the flowers. I don't want them to be like the flowers. Kind of like these with the black and dark blue on them. I think I'm going to put those 3 on there. I really like these with the music paper. They'll just have to go on another project. Ah, there you go. You found a lacy doily. Cool. It's always nice when you uncover something that's fun to use. Oh, that one's a new one. I don't want to use it because I've already opened another new one. Here we go. Oh my goodness. I really messed that up. Way too much glue. thinking of my fingers and not the page. Good grief. That's ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to use a different glue on the others. Now, I'm trying to clean up the disaster that's my craft room, but I still have some piles that I have no idea what's underneath. That's what I should have been doing today, but I just didn't feel like it. It was one of those days when I just didn't feel good. Nothing major, you know, just, I don't know. Okay. Oh, no. No, there it is. I'm always afraid I'm going to lose the silly pin that goes in this thing. Don't want to lose that. I love this glue, but I'm always afraid of losing that pin. Okay, Danny's ready. Lisa's done. Linda's done. Susan's ready. All right. We're moving right on along tonight. Okay, number 6. Use neutral colors. Okay. So somebody tell me, what are neutral colors? All I can think of is beige. Oh. Yeah, beige. That's what comes to my head too. Anybody else have another definition of neutral colors? Janet, what are neutral colors? White, black, beige, and gray. Okay. Well, I think black's the neutral color I'm going to use. Because I got a lot of white, and I'm not sure that I want to try to figure out how to put beige on here and make it look decent. So I got to try to find something I could put black on there through. I think I know what I'm going to do. First, let's find the black. Here we go. And then I'm going to get a I can't decide if I want dots or lines. I think I'm going to do lines. So let's get a card. I have a cute little card here. We'll use that. Okay, I got that way too much black. So I'm gonna have to find a wipe off book to put some black in. Okay, let's go here. Let me move this and let it sit and dry for a minute while I try to get rid of this black. No, I'm going to have a nice black background for something when I get to working in this book. I like to make wipe-off books and then use that as backgrounds for a journal. Right now I have several that are almost done, but I haven't started journaling in them yet. Okay. Black India ink. Ooh, that is living dangerous. I bet it'll be great though. Yeah, Lisa was wow brave. I agree. She was. She was brave. I was not nearly so brave. I just put a few little lines on mine. I'm going to dry them here real quick. And I'm trying not to melt my plastic. Every time I've done this so far, I've melted the plastic. So try not to do that tonight. Oh, you saw that total black page. Yeah, that was my wipe-off book. Sorry, Linda, I didn't mean to scare you there. I was just trying to get rid of the extra paint. I poured out way too much. See, you just look down and you might look back up and have a heart attack. um, no, this is my black. Oh, y'all are funny. Well, I probably would have considered that a disaster. It's still not completely dry, but I'm not going to worry about it at this point. When y'all are ready, let me know. And we will go to number 7. Linda's ready. Lisa's ready. Look, y'all, my hands are only a little bit dirty today. That's like a miracle. Danny and Suze are ready. Okay, here we go. We'll pick another one. This one says found relatives or actual relatives. So we need a person in here somewhere. Yes, I agree, Rose. Y'all need to post your pictures. Okay, I need to find a relative. Hmm. Okay. Well, good grief. Well, I thought I had some photocopies of some actual relatives. These are actual pictures of somebody who may be a distant relative that I've never heard of before. One of my daddy's cousins sent sent these to me. She said they didn't She had no idea who they were. My mom and dad had no idea who they were. I think she looks pretty under there. Except that doesn't work. I was wanting to find two. I'm going to save this little lady for something else. If I was doing this, just on my own, I would probably go in the house and make a copy of her, even though she's not a real anybody I know. But okay. Hi, Sharon. It's good to see you. Okay, I'm gonna put these pictures in here. Because these are not anybody that I know. But it's not a bad thing to give them a little bit of, yeah, I like that. I'm going to put them in here and give them a little bit of life here. I like that. I like that. Okay. Now then, I've got to get some glue on them without messing them up. Oops. I'm just putting some at the top and some at the bottom so that there we go. Okay. There's some found relatives who might be actual relatives. Just have no idea. I took a bunch of my grandmother's pictures and photocopied them, and I thought I had them in that same drawer, but they're not in there. So I don't know. Oh, that's cool. Deconstructing Polaroid pictures. That'll work. Get those in those. You have to deconstruct those. They're so thick. Sure, your cats count. Go for it if that's what you want. But I like the deconstructing Polaroid pictures, even if they're pictures of cats. If I had a handy picture of my dog, I might have stuck him in here. But clean that up a little bit. My paint was not dry. They might be friends of relatives. I know there are pictures from the 50s. That's all I know. Um, well, some of them were. These don't say on them, but some of the pictures I saw had that were in with these had a date of sometime in the 50s. But that's okay. They don't have to be in proportion. My people are kind of tiny compared to these butterflies and flowers too. So, okay, Suze is ready. Lisa's ready and Danny's ready. One pill makes you small. Does two make you big? Oh, one pill makes you tall. Okay. One makes you small and one makes you tall. I need one of those tall pills. Go ask Alice. Oh, yeah. I never found any tall pills. So I'm still small. Okay, Suze and Lisa and Danny and Linda are all ready. Okay, let's move on. Sorry, I was looking at chat instead of paying attention. Doodle with a white pen. I got way enough white already. Okay, doodle with a white pen. It's a song. Okay. Oh, let me see if my white pen will work. Let's see if I can move this and do some up here. All right. That's my doodling with the white pen. That's all I'm going to do. Don't need any more white on here. One pill makes you larger, one pill makes you smaller, and the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. Okay, Lisa's letting hers dry. Danny's done. Yeah, mine needs to dry too a little bit. We've done 8, so we've got 2 more. I hope we get some drips. I need some drips, I think. Or splat, no, drips. I like drips. And circles, a cap or a lid. Yeah. You dripped with ink. That was a good idea. Okay. Danny needs color. Okay. Yeah, my flowers gave me a lot of color. Otherwise, I wouldn't have much. Okay, Linda, are you ready? Okay. Number 9. Add a receipt. Well, okay. I got fax paper here. I can add a receipt, but it's going to be one of my painty ones. Where are they? Oh. Well, I have that whole box of painty receipts. Where did I put them? It's a decent sized box. They shouldn't be able to hide in here. Maybe I'm just blind, but I can't find them. Okay, this is ridiculous. They did not just fly away. There they are. Okay. my, my other fax papers. But I'm looking for receipts, so. Ooh, there's a pretty leaf. Do I have to add the whole receipt? There's another leaf. Okay, I'm going to cut out these 2 leaves and see if I can get them to fit on here. Okay. Oh, that'll be good, Lisa. Alrighty. Now let's see where we're going to put these. All right, that works for me. Oh, goodness, sorry. Yeah, painting papers are important. Lots of projects need painting papers. And they're so much fun to make. Sorry about the coughing, folks. Okay, let me know when you're ready. We'll go to number 10. Okay, I gotta see a Pringles container. What? I have to look back and see what she did. Did you paint with them, Janet, to make circles or shapes, or what did you use your Pringles container for? To make circles. Okay, good. Okay, everybody's ready. Number 10. Let's hope for something good. Use teal. There's you a color. It's just one color, but it's a color. Yeah, Lori, that's good. I have one of those clotheslines that that roll back up inside the container and you can pull them out and hook them up. And that's what I use when I do jelly plating. It makes all the difference in the world to be able to hang them up. Not only do they dry faster, but you don't have to look for desktop space. Okay, teal. Use teal. What am I going to do with some teal? I'm going to use this Anita's All-Purpose Metallics, and this color is called Topaz. But I think that's teal-ish. So that's what I'm going to use. What I'm going to do with it, I still don't know. I think I may do some little circles, maybe. I can find my little circle maker. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Some little circles with teal. Okay. too much. Oh, good grief. This happened to me last time. Okay. Going through this plaster tape is, you need some goopy paint to do that. I may have overdone it a little bit. Looking at it, just sitting here in front of me, it looks pretty good till I look at it straight down from the camera, and then I'm like, that doesn't look so great. Well, I think I'm going to let that be it before I, well, actually, I really like this. Half on and half on the, let's do some more of that. Okay, I'm just going nuts now. Okay. Yeah, I used a chapstick container once. That worked pretty good, but I haven't done a glue stick. Now I know. See, now you're going to make me save my glue sticks even when they're empty. Ah. Oh dear. Okay, folks, that's 10. I hope yours turned out a little more coherent than mine did. I wish I had just done these around the sides, but I didn't notice that till I'd already splattered them everywhere. Oh well, it's the way it goes. Oh, I wanted to show y'all something else and see if any of you have any ideas what it might be. It's a mystery I found at the thrift store. Let me move this out of the way. I actually found 3 things, but I'll save the mystery one for last. I got this, and I think after I clean it out, I may store my paints in it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it's for, but it has a pencil sharpener built right in there, and then a place to put like pencils or something. So I don't know if it's for art or if it's like for tools. I don't know. But it was 75 cents and then it was half off. So I had to have it, you know. And then I found this. This is so cute. Look. Doesn't have any tools in it. It's just got somebody's crayon art. But I just love it. I think it's so cute. So that's fun. Paid 50 cents for that little box, little metal box. And then I found this. This is my mystery. I don't know what it is, but it opens up. Let me move this stuff out of the way. But it opens up like this, and these come out. Now, my daughter Hannah's first idea, she says, "Oh, that's where you keep your mice, and then they can breathe." And then she looked at it and she goes, "No, mice could just crawl right out of there." Maybe a ribbon box. I don't know. This is so narrow. It's kind of odd. But on the bottom, it says Prod Simplex, made in Holland. So I don't know. So Hannah thought after she saw that, maybe they stored bulbs in here and then kept, this to let the air get into the bulbs. I don't know. Yeah, ribbon would probably be good in there if you could find ribbon that would fit. That's the only problem I see with that. Anyway, I have no idea what I'll keep in here, but it had $4 on it, but it was half off day. And because it didn't have the rest of the thing over here, she said, well, let's just make it $2. So I ended up getting it for $1. So I couldn't leave it behind. How deep is it? Let me look. Just a second. Where did I put my ruler? Oh, here it is. From all the way to the top, it's 3 1/4 inches. The inside, it's about 2 1/4. So the lid adds about 1 inch. You probably could if you took out, let me do it this way and see if it'll work. You'd have to take out, some of these, and then you could put ink pads in there. Because you can reconfigure it, you could put a lot of things in there, I think. But there are 2 things I have a hard time leaving at the thrift store. leather and wood, because I love those things. Oh, if the ink pads would stand up, is that what you're saying? Oh, to stand it like this and then store them in it. Yeah, you probably could. Actually, you could put something in here with it standing up, and then you can hang something, you know, like lace or something through these if you were going to have it standing up to put stuff in. But I don't have a place to stand anything up. My oh, my craft room is wall to wall shelves and tables, and there's no extra tabletop space even anywhere hardly. So I don't know. But Hannah inherited that from me. If it's wood, she wants to buy it. It doesn't matter if we can have a use for it or not, you know. But anyway, if I ever figure out what I'm going to do with it, I won't be keeping mice in it, and probably not tulip bulbs. But if I find something else to do with it, I'll let y'all know. But I just thought it was cool, and I'd never seen anything like it before. Somebody had written, let me see if I can find that. Somebody had written a sorting box and then accessories. So whatever that means. I'm not sure what an asserting box is, but ASSERTING, asserting. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad you played along. It's always more fun for me when other people are playing along. Anyway, I guess that's all I really have to share with you tonight. I thought there was one other thing, but I can't remember what it was. Let me look around a second and see if I can figure out what it was. It may have been these. I'm going to ask those of you who are here, Janet, who's here all the time. Did I show you these? I think these are for toll painting. But they've got all kinds of drawings in here. Yeah, I need to get going soon too, Rose. They may have held videotapes. That's possible. Anyway, I found these books also at the thrift store. And they're for, I think it's toll painting. It just says decorative artist joy book, patterns, patterns, patterns. And then I got two of this one, Fantasy Folks. See, it's easier. I think you can see it better from here. See, they're so that you can use them to paint. But I just thought the drawings were really cute. I have no idea what to do with them. But I think they're cool books. So, and they're big. That's the only bad thing about them. Don't know where to put them or what to do with them. But I loved them, and they were half price, so they were $1 each instead of $1.99. Oh, I know. Aren't they wonderful, Rose? I just, you know, the more I try to draw, the more I'm just in awe of people who really can. Oh, You could, that is a great idea, Laurie. See, this is why we have groups like this. So we can get ideas from each other. Scan them and size them to fit your projects. That's a great idea. Where's that one? Well, I thought I just passed it. Maybe it was 2 pages back. I just love this one. Isn't that cute? Oh. I might could get that whole thing in my scanner. I'm not sure. That's the only bad thing. In order to get some of these in there, you'd almost have to cut them out. And this is Don Weed drew this one in 1980, so they're not old books. Well, by my kids' standards, they're old, but not by mine. Oh, yeah. They have all kinds of little. This one's particularly cute, where the fairies are trying to sew his button back on. At least I'm assuming that's what they're doing, because there's a needle. So they're fun. I thought I would keep one for myself, and then I may take pages out of this one and try to fold them neatly and put them in Happy Mail sometime. I don't know. It's the best idea I could come up with to do with them. Since I've got 2 of these, I'll definitely do that. But they would make wonderful collage. Yeah, they would. And of course, that's where my mind goes immediately, because I love collage. But bye-bye, Lisa. The copy center. That's a great idea, Rose. That's a great idea. And look at that one. See, there's a ship in the background, and there he is by the post. Whoever this Don Weed guy is, I like his work. Now look at that one. There's this guy with his huge old nose looking in at that little tiny gnome. Anyway, they're a lot of fun. Copy, paste, will scan them and email them. That's a great idea. I need that. You need to get out your big blue book. Yes, I do, Janet. I sure do. Big blue book. Some of these definitely could go in the big blue book, but then I would have to color them or something. Oh. Lisa, put a gnome in with my cow. That's a great idea, Tanya. That's a great idea. I will see what I can find, one of those, and see if I can get it to go in there. That would be fun. Thank you. Well, I got to go now, ladies. Thank y'all for coming and spending time with me tonight. I so